But let's just say
I died.
We're going to go home, get some rest.
And hopefully not die.
This is true. Hey everyone, I'm Mark.
And I'm Morgan, and we are
Grove Electric.
Good morning.
We are officially in Colorado at Red Rocks.
We're at Red Rocks. We did not film last night because when we pulled in, I was exhausted and we just went to sleep. And so we're staying with family. This is Morgan's uncle.
Uncle PJ.
Hello, greetings from Colorado.
Yeah. So we are in Red Rocks. We are about to go do a trail and check out their trading post. Mark needs a hat, but luckily he did put on his knit hat. I didn't notice, but yes, his hair's a little crazy. But we pulled in and we found a great parking spot, but then we noticed there was actually chargers here too. So that was a very unexpected sight to see here. So we're going to show you those now. So here we are in the parking lot of the trading post, and they do have, 4 charge point stations. So these are J1772s. That we could connect to with our adapter that we always have, of course, in the car. So, but just a really cool thing to see at this amazing, beautiful place.
It's nice that they have charging stations at these nice places like Red Rocks. Don't bust your peanut, please.
See,
There you go.
you cleared that with no problem. Red Rocks was awesome. And then we went over to Boulder and we are here at the Flatirons. So that was really cool. We did another about 2.5 miles to the base
Yeah, it was
of
about 3
Flatiron
miles, yeah.
too. So that was really awesome
And
climb.
we saw some people free climbing. We can put some video and some photos in there
Oh
for
my
you
gosh,
guys.
they're nuts.
See that? Yeah.
So-
Not for me. Not doing that.
But we found here at this other park here that there is another charge point. So we have a Nissan Leaf that's charging up here at so there's the faces of the cliffs that we went to. So very awesome to see that Colorado is really embracing this whole electric movement.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Day 2.
Day 2.
We had an awesome day yesterday. It was absolutely
Amazing.
incredible. Red Rocks, beautiful. Come here, check it out. And the Flatirons is definitely a hike you want to do while you're out here as well. And I have to say, Colorado is clearly on the up and up, because I've seen more electric vehicles in one day here in Colorado than I see in a whole entire week in Pennsylvania.
Definitely.
We saw the Amazon Prime vans, we saw a ton of Rivians, Porsche Taycans, and of course there was an onslaught of Teslas. So they know what they're doing. Solar fields, wind farms, renewable energy everywhere out here. Absolutely awesome. And just such an amazing time we're having here, just exploring the outdoors. I'm going to be chauffeured today. I'm very excited for that.
I sat in the
Absolutely.
back all day yesterday, so I'm ready to be up front.
And I get to be a passenger today. This is wonderful.
Yeah, so we're taking the Tesla out. Trinity is going to escort us to the Garden of the Gods, then to the Cave of the Winds, and the Seven Falls, right? So
Yep, that's correct.
that's our itinerary.
Hopefully we have as good and beautiful weather as we did yesterday. I mean, 70 degrees in mid-November.
Yeah.
You can't beat it.
And I'm bundled up right now because this morning it's only 40 degrees.
Yeah, it's a little chilly.
So it's going to be like a 30-degree change. So we have a lot of layers, a lot of different clothing with us. So it's going to be a whirlwind of a day.
Yeah, and if it is 70 degrees, I made the right decision. I'm wearing short sleeves today because yesterday it was definitely a little hot. But we parked here when we arrived at 80%, and we have only gone down to 71%. We're not plugged in. So 9% in a whole day, basically, and a half.
Yeah.
Not bad whatsoever
That's
as
good.
far as battery drain.
I would say we were going to arrive at Garden of the Gods, or if we needed to stop at this point, but for some reason our Tesla doesn't have service, so we can't find the Garden of the Gods in the map yet. So we'll do an update when we do have service. So I wanted to update. We literally just turned down the street from the house, and this is exactly what was happening when we first started our trip. Down here you can see that the right turn signal is on, but it is not showing our camera view. So that is the autopilot camera unavailable warning that we got. So we knew right away what was happening. So hopefully if we charge up, if we let the car sit and rethink a little bit, it'll just come back on like we expected. So we also did put in the Garden of the Gods. We're going to arrive there at 30%, so we are probably going to hit up a supercharger before going all the way down to this wonderful park and amazing God's creation, so that we can sit there or go to the other 2 locations without going to charge in between. So that's our morning. We're just trying to get through Denver before the morning traffic, and we'll figure out the rest along the way.
For now.
We are here at the Garden of the Gods first thing this morning. Guys, you can really just drive right up to them. This is the beginning of the trail. We're going to take the Central Garden Loop trail. So it's about 1 miler, so it's very much of a warm-up, and that's what's needed this morning at 7 in the morning.
Yeah, so it's not 70 degrees yet. It'll be 70 around 1, but we got these nice little light jackets on, and we arrived here at 30%, so really no issue with that. And there's charging in Colorado Springs, so we'll be hitting that up during lunchtime. Yeah, and that will only be a 3% distance really of the battery. It'll go down 3% from here to there, but after this one we're going to go to the Balanced Rock as well and do that trail. So we have a few stops along the way today, so hold on to your seats. Garden of the Gods here is just quite breathtaking. We're amazed at the miraculous features here. Don't know if you can see them really behind us at all, but it is just spectacular here. It is beautiful here. And I think that up in that archway, it looks like the Ghostbuster goes. So if you think that, go ahead and smash that like button. Go ahead and leave a comment. If you think it looks like something else, then leave a comment as to what you think it looks like. Here we are. As you can see, the Siamese twins over here. And we just noticed that this looks just like the upcoming Aptera solar-powered electric vehicle. You can see the front end here and the wheel wing. It's like a wing, essentially. Wow. But yeah, absolutely incredible. Even Mother Nature loves electric vehicles. And shout out to Aptera for choosing to use the NACS standard. Can't wait to get our hands on an Aptera. It's going to be an absolutely incredible vehicle. We just got done at Garden of the Gods. We hiked a couple trails there. What a beautiful day. And we saw the Balanced Rock. That was pretty neat. Yes. Another Balanced Rock out there besides Utah. Arch National Park. Yeah. So now we are charging up before we head to our afternoon activities. So we honestly had a little difficulty finding this supercharger because the map shows you where the superchargers are, but not exactly where to find them. So this one was actually hidden inside of a parking garage. Yep, so it's here in the Cascade parking garage. You have 150 kilowatt stations here. And the way we found that out was using the PlugShare app. It actually told us where it was because I drove right by not thinking that it would be indoors.
Well guys, amazing lunch. We stopped off at the Skirted Heftier restaurant in Colorado Springs, Colorado. Amazing burgers. So if you have any desire whatsoever for a beef burger, I think they had another alternative option. Help me out.
Oh, they had turkey and veggie.
Turkey and veggie. So not just beef. They had turkey too if you don't want a beef burger.
Veggie.
And then they have veggie for all those non-carnivore people. But I want to mention that as we stopped to charge, that charge was at a 150 charger. The computer in the car here actually did inform us that it was a pay-to-park location, which I did not see. I looked at it last night on the Tesla website, and I looked at it on PlugShare, but I missed that little memo that it was a pay-to-park garage that they're located in. So that was just $1 more on top of it. So if you really wanted to include that in the charge cost, it would be $21.40. But we had charged up there 70% up to 95%. Now we are at the base of Pikes Peak at an 86% charge, so already with this chilly weather today, well, it's not chilly, it's 70 at the base of, like, you know, Colorado Springs, but now it's already down to 66 degrees and we're at an 86% charge. So let's see if we can make it all the way up 14,000 feet in elevation and back down. Well guys, my hair's a little more crazy and I had to put Mark's jacket on because it is really cold. So we did make it to what they considered the top today. So unfortunately, my hair, the wind, it was too windy to have the summit open today. So we made it up to like about 12,000 feet in elevation. The car lot went from 86% at the start to 72% when we got to the top of which we could. So since we went up that much, we went up, we have to go down. So with regenerative braking, we did increase our percentage to up 6% to 78%. So all in all, we only lost an 8% in battery throughout that trip, going up to the highest point we could. But now it just feels like we have to come back again someday and do it again. But maybe when it's a little warmer, less wind, so that we can actually make it to the summit and get those donuts that they talk about right at the beginning. So that would be fun. But that is what we did. So then we went over and we checked out old mining towns of Cripple Creek and Victor. So that is where we just left. Not much to see really anymore. It's really sad, honestly, to see the little towns there go from like thousands of people to now less than 500. So maybe even less than 400. But it's just really sad to see. But that's the way of the world these days. Everything changes at some point. So maybe it'll be up and coming again. But Cripple Creek, they have really small, really cute casinos. And that was the complete opposite of Vegas, of course. So very intimate experience compared to Vegas being all big, wild, and crazy. So but yeah, so now we're gonna head out of this area. We're gonna go back up north to meet up with some family for dinner.
So what a day. Day number 2 in the books, and we are absolutely loving it here in Colorado. Right, we just got done with an amazing dinner at a place called Duke's Steakhouse. We met up with some family. It was awesome. Had a great dinner. It was so good catching up. And now we're here in Centennial, Colorado at the supercharging station. They have 12, 2 are out of order right now, but 12 superchargers in an open lot full of, you know, different stores. We got a Stickley Furniture, a deli, a Michael's, a Home Goods, an IKEA, and Ross. So plenty of stuff here. But we're charging up before we go home. We were hit here at 34%, and we're gonna charge up to 80% to get home with a decent amount of charge. And we'll let you know what that cost is.
Our charge todays were $30.86. That was the lunch charge this afternoon in Colorado Springs, and then just now this evening in Centennial, Colorado.
Good morning, guys. Day
3 in Denver, Colorado. But today we're actually going to go down to Denver and see all those different sites.
So we pulled in last night with 67%, and the temperature clearly dropped quite a bit. We're in the 40s now compared to the 60s and 70s that we were having. Beautiful weather. And we lost 10% of range. So we're sitting at 57%. We'll see how long and how far we can go today before we have to hit up a supercharger, but it is a guarantee that we will need to hit a supercharger at some point today. I have no idea what we have planned. Morgan has planned it all, so I'm just literally the driver along for the ride. We're here now, supercharging up at Denver, Colorado at the 45th Street lot, and there's plenty of selections going around. You know, you got a Quiznos, a Hawaiian barbecue, and a Starbucks coffee. So one really cool thing at this supercharging location is obviously you have your supercharging, but they also provided these Tesla wall boxes. But these Tesla wall boxes don't have the standard NACS connector, which we all know is the standard for Tesla. These actually have the North American, well, the current charging standard for North America, which is the J1772, along with the CCS charging network. This is your level 2 for every other car besides Tesla. I'm not exactly sure why Tesla produced this, because obviously, especially now with more and more vehicles switching over to the NACS connector, it seems kind of silly and obsolete. But it's here at a supercharging location, which is super nice, because if you don't need a fast charge, then you can sit and plug in here. Oh, but I wanted to shout out to what I did see recently, Nikola Motor Company, a battery electric vehicle, and we'll go ahead and we'll put up a picture in the screen here. But another thing, you know, promoting electric future from Nikola, which they also have hydrogen fuel cell powered vehicles, but this one was straight up battery electric. I could tell by the way it looked, and really cool. But it kind of makes me slightly worried for Tesla, as I haven't seen a Cybertruck on the road yet. I know they're out there. I think they're mostly in California, but it would be really nice to see one.
So we're all done charging up at the 45th Street charger here in Denver. Sorry, people are crazy. Caught my eye. Because there's no markings on this road that we're on, so that's a little tidbit of information you might want to know. Oh, finally, here are some markings. Oh, it's high schoolers. That's why. Okay, anyway, so we want to go and try a new restaurant, but that's like an hour and a half away. So since we have the time, we're going to go do so. And while we were sitting there charging, we're like, well, are there any other chargers we can go visit and record at? So I did find one in Loveland, Colorado, which is actually a town I kind of wanted to visit today if we had time. So since we are going even past Loveland, we're going to go all the way up there today. So that's where we're headed now. The charge that we just finished up, we charged just up to 80 just so we knew we could get there, and the other charger says we're going to arrive nearly at 60%. So we have plenty of charge now, but that charge was $18.24.
Just finished up charging here in Loveland. It's in an Embassy Suites parking lot, and there's clearly some type of event going on
Across the way.
It is a 150 kilowatt, so if there are a bunch of vehicles here, remember you will be sharing the charge, and it will be quite slow. It costs us $10.40. We charge from
49% to 85%.
And now we're both ready to just go home. It was a fun day, just kind of chilling out, doing...
Putzing around Denver.
For dinner, we tried...
I died.
Oh, wait.
For dinner, I died.
Okay, so we tried Dave's Hot Chicken because I've been wanting to try it forever. We tried 3 flavors, but let's just say...
I died.
We're going to go home, get some rest.
And hopefully not die.
This is true. Good morning. We are here at Emerald Lake, Colorado Rocky Mountains, about 10,000 feet of elevation. We did not bring Trinity down here. We took a truck. Because
down? How about up?
Well,
we're at 10,000 feet, man.
Yeah, but from, okay, good point. Anyway, saw a lot of cool stuff on the way in, but on the way in, before we entered into the national park, there was a gas station and there were 4 Blink chargers. So if you have your electric vehicle, you can go ahead and charge up there before you enter the national park.
Pretty solid.
The views here are absolutely gorgeous.
Breathtaking.
Yes.
Beyond belief. It's like, how? How, God? How do you do this? Amazing. So, yeah, we made it. This hike is pretty snowy this time of year, but not too much. We're not snowshoeing, but we are using these things called crampons to have some more grip, traction on our walk here. This lake is only 2 miles, just under 2 miles, but it still took us about an hour and a half to do just with the conditions today. But luckily it's not very windy, so we're gonna go back and find a little sunny spot to enjoy a little lunch.
We are here at Boulder Falls in Boulder, Colorado.
And it's beautiful and so incredible that this is like the world that we live in, which is so amazing.
Well guys, after our hike today, we found this awesome pinball place. We did a little road tour because it was very early. and they did not open until 5 today. So we came in and played a few rounds of different pinball games. They have 4 rooms full of different pinball games. It was really, really cool, really, really crazy.
If you're
There.
in Lyons, Colorado, you need to come here. It is
Right.
amazing.
And you
Awesome
also
time.
hopefully will get to meet Mr. Bear. Bear is so good. He is the store dog, and he is just here and ready to welcome you, right? He's just so good. Mwah.